What does it cost to have us manage your property? It's important for you as a homeowner to fully understand exactly what all your costs are going to be when you're working with a property management firm. Costs will vary greatly from firm to firm. Make sure that you know what those costs are, and it's preferable that you get those costs in writing. At JJC, we try to keep things a little simpler. First year, we charge 10% of the rent received, and I stress rent received. The second year, we charge 9%. The third year, we charge 8%, and the rate will remain at 8% for the duration of the time that you're our client. This has no bearing on whether we put a new tenant in the property or not. It'll stay at that 8%. This is our way of saying thank you for your continued patronage. There's a $100 listing fee every time we execute a lease with a new tenant. This covers our costs in advertising, processing of the application, criminal and background checks, inspections, and setting up the tenant in the new property. We charge direct costs for any required maintenance to the home. Locksmith costs can be a little confusing. It's very important for you as a homeowner and important for us as a property manager to know who has access to that house and who has keys. In the event of a break-in with no sign of forcible entry, the first thing the police look at is you as a homeowner to find out where the keys are at. By having the locks rekeyed, which is cost between $75 and $125 typically, we have a chain of custody, and there's no question about who has access to that home. There is a finder's fee for a cooperating realtor who brings us a qualified tenant. Because we list the properties on the multiple listing service, any licensed real estate agent has every right to show this property to a qualified tenant. And if they're the procuring cause for that tenant signing a lease with us, which has to be at least a minimum of 1 year, they're entitled to be compensated. And that's what the finder's fee is 10% of 1 month's rent. In the event that the listing agent, which would say was me, shows the property and is responsible for bringing in the qualified tenant, we would not charge you a finder's fee for that. That's kind of our job as a property manager. We charge direct costs for any legal fees and court costs. Filing fees for an unlawful detainer run generally between $56 and $75. A writ of possession, which is the final step in forcibly evicting a tenant, is another $25. We do not charge any kind of an administration fee or an appearance fee. If you as an owner want to pursue a tenant beyond the eviction for a garnishment, we would then have to recommend that you contact an attorney to do that. We are not qualified to handle garnishments. If you have any further questions about costs, my name's Lynn A. Smith. I'm the associate broker for JJC Management and Holdings. My phone number is 757-237-6786, or email me at lasmith7146 at gmail.com, and I'll be happy to answer any of your questions.